It's Monday night, and you know what that means. It's Monday. But we kinda hall roll, everybody on dough, everybody got dough. I ain't fucking short though, even though they don't know. Pretending till you got though. Here we go, we gon' flow. Got into the dive, bad at drink and drive. Somehow I survived, did I just commit a crime? I ain't getting caught, if I did I know a lot. Like me hot as fuck, yo can suck up on my seat, yeah. Slum in the mountains, everybody take shots. $1 million houses, lady in the blouses. Boy looking good, but they got bad intention. Lady steering clear from the bad boy direction. Bad boy direction. Yeah. Bad boy direction. This is the bad boy direction. Hit that like button. Yo, 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4. Then you go till you hit the floor. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4. Then you go till you hit the floor. Check the floor. You hit the floor. You hit the floor. You hit the floor. Guys, hit that like button. We are live. We're getting ready to start this baby. Yeah, we got Dan Delahunty in the chat. Andre, what's up? We got Pyrini Dream.
I don't wanna feel, I don't want to see. I'll pour myself a shot of Hennessy. I don't want to feel, I don't want to see. I'll pour myself a shot of Hennessy. I don't wanna feel, I don't wanna see. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4. Pour it back and throw till you hit the floor. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4. Pour it back and throw till you hit the floor. Just hit the floor. I fucking hit the floor. Yeah, I'll hit the floor. Just hit the floor. I don't wanna be sober.
Yo, what's up, everybody?
I don't wanna be sober. I wanna get fucked up on my face. Pour it down my throat till I hit the floor. Pour it down my throat till I hit the floor. Pour it down my throat till I hit the floor. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4. Pour it down my throat till I hit the floor. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4. Pour it down my throat till I hit the floor. I don't wanna feel.
How's everybody doing? I wanted to make the most cringy song I could about doing shots. I think I accomplished it, to be honest. I wanted to make the cringiest, like, dumb song about taking shots that I could, and I 100% think I accomplished that. And if I release that music video, it's going to be by Uncle Douchebag. So get ready for Uncle Douchebag to release that unbelievable single. It's going to be crazy. Tonight, Gunther hit a kid in the face with a jacket. It's pretty crazy. I mean, he waffled him. Like, he waffled this kid. I thought most people saw it, but I guess a lot of people didn't see it. I saw it immediately. I actually wasn't watching Raw for like 10 or 15 minutes because I was too busy getting all the still shots of it because it was so crazy. Bro, Gunther wound up and whipped his jacket as hard as he could. And in like a split second, Pat McAfee ducked and missed it. He ducked like that. It was so fast. And standing behind Pat McAfee was a little kid. And so Pat ducks, and there's no time to react to this. And just bam, it hits the kid in the mouth, and he goes, oh! And he grabs his face and keels over into the ground where he seemingly was hurt for a few. But if a minute or so later, he was fine. But he was every once in a while grabbing his mouth and his lip. So he's either got a cut here or
I've been going
a
to
tooth
wrestling
or
shows
something like
for
that.
over 30 years.
It was crazy,
Never,
bro.
in all that time, have I ever felt until last Sunday that my security, my safety, my life was in danger at a wrestling show.
Pacharo!
Grimm's toy show thumbnail had
Thank
a
you,
police
brother.
guy that looked exactly like Tommy.
Jesus.
I don't think it's Tommy because that guy looks less fat. Holy crap, that looks exactly like Tommy. You should show everyone to see what I'm talking about.
Thanks, Pacharo, but you really got to get over that. I really don't give a fuck about Grimm or Tommy. Two people that don't give a fuck about me, I don't give a fuck about them. I hope Grimm's I hope Grimm goes off the corner. I hope Grimm's fucking GTS gets shut down and his new wife gets AIDS. How about that? Fuck him. He's a lying, weird, fake friend. And fuck him and fuck Tommy, who's a fucking 9,000-pound retard. So how about that? But anyway, here's the clip. Hold on, let me get this clip for you because this is fucking crazy, guys.
Well, I don't know.
All right, is this it? We got to get it in really slow
Give it
motion.
to Pat.
Really slow
It
motion.
did not bam!
This kid takes a shot, dude. You have to super slow this down in order to see this child getting hit in the face with Gunther's jacket. Look at this. There's the jacket. Boom. There it is, hitting him right there. Boom. He takes it. Oh, right in the muffin. I mean, this chick dodged it. Look at this kid taking the shot. Oh. The funny thing is, if you look at this still, you see the girl ducking to the right. You see Pat McAfee ducking down to miss it. And this is a huge mistake by Pat McAfee, quite honestly. Because, I mean, dude, listen, if the heel throws his jacket at you, you know what I mean? He whips his jacket at you. As the commentator, Pat McAfee should have just taken it. He should have taken the shot. But, I mean, I guess instinct maybe took over, where he felt he had to duck. But, I mean, he should have taken it because he should have allowed Gunther to hurt him or to hit him and be like, oh, God. And he falls over. Whatever. But he ducked instead, which was weird. And that caused an audience member to get hit in the face. And it was a child. Looks like later on we seemingly find out, though, that the kid's okay because we get multiple shots of him right after the event. When it happened, Pat McAfee even acknowledged it. It was like some kid got hit, But why did Pat McAfee duck? But also, Pat McAfee ducked so fast, it was incredible how fast Pat McAfee ducked. It was warp speed fast. It was crazy.
Bam!
He ducked so quick. Now watch the kid. The kid's going to go down in the background. He's going to go, drop to the ground because he gets so waffled. See the kid? He's going to drop down and go kind of into hiding because his mouth hurts or something hurts. Pat McAfee turns around to see what happened. He sees the kid on the ground, and he's like, oh, shit. I mean, why did Pat McAfee duck, though? I will understand why he ducked, besides instinct. I mean, I don't blame him. If that's the answer, then I understand. But, I mean, he definitely should have just taken the shot and made Gunther look good. It actually makes Gunther look bad that he ducked it. Gunther missed you. Gunther sucks. He missed you. He should have taken the shot so that he could have fallen over oh, my God, I got hit in the face and all that sort of thing. But instead, for some reason, Pat McAfee ducked it. But it is an incredible duck. It is wild, the duck. It's one of the greatest ducks I've ever seen. Look at it. Gunther winds up here, and he whips this fucking jacket. Wham! And boom! It hits that kid. I mean, Pat McAfee was already down. he was already getting down in the windup. Maybe the windup gave it away, but it was, I mean, he whooped it, woof, and McAfee's down, and bam, that kid just takes it in the face, dude. I cannot, like, you cannot get a funnier shot, dude, of this kid getting waffled like with this thing. Oh my God, it's so funny. Boom. Oh! Oh my God. So yeah, Gunther waffled a child in the front row. And again, like I said, a little bit later, like literally like 3 minutes later, not even, the kid was waving. See, his mouth is kind of red though. So, and he has no teeth from what I can see here. So that kid probably got some T-shirts and maybe more afterwards. His dad looks like the singer from Mudhoney from 1991 or something. But there's the kid. He's seemingly all right. But I did notice him that he kept grabbing his face, a little bit after this. So he definitely got a cut or a tooth problem or something happened. But champion kid, man, he got right back up after he got waffled. His dad should have jumped the barricade, though, and gone after Gunther. But whatever. I get it. It would have been awesome, too, if, like, Gunther beat the dad's ass. Like, it would have made him look even better. Like, look at how awesome that is. But, yeah, I appreciate you guys all being here as we start the show here tonight. And you guys click the like button. Thank you to Pacharo for donating. Pacharo, even though I don't give a shit about those tubby, fat, mongoloid people you mentioned. But I do appreciate the donation. There's no doubt about it. If you guys want to donate tonight, I'm going to pin the thing up to the top. It is imperative, baby doll. Daddy's got to make $1,000 in the next couple of days. So here's the donation link. If everybody wants to donate, feel free to do it. Any little bit helps. $1, $5, $3, whatever. Plus, there are tons of different donation alerts all down below. And if you don't know them, just guess. There's a bunch of crazy ones. You know them all. Other people can shout them out in the chat if you guys want. Here's the link to the donation deal if you guys want to do it. I don't like to come on here and cry about it often, but man, do we need to make $1,000 in the next couple of days, or some shit's changing in my life. So there's the dono button. Feel free to do it. I'm not going to mention it too much, but I am going to put it over this one big time. If you want to donate, if you have the money and you want to play around a little bit, tonight is the night to bring it if you can. But if not, understandable. Click the like button and we'll roll the dice. But luckily that kid's okay, because, dude, I was dying when I saw that kid get waffled in the face. AEW's released like 4 people today, by the way. WWE released a bunch of people. AEW released a bunch of people. Maybe I'm going to do a little swap, and then everybody's going to suddenly be better in the new places that they're going. I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure. Then, yes, of course, I did do the shots song. I wanted to make a song about like a douchebag would make, like about doing shots. So I made the douchiest thing about shots, and I'm going to call it Uncle Douchebag, and we're going to release it someday. We'll see what happens. But I think it will do around. Luke about to debut. Do Dusty Rhodes impression? Baby, I don't really do that. I can't do that. Let me tell you something, baby. Dusty Rhodes, Rostaffa, darker than the midnight. I never do Dusty Rhodes. I never do him. Never do that impression because I can't. But I mean, maybe if I like worked on it for a while. But that never comes up. I never do Dusty Rhodes. It's weird. Never do it. But yeah, I don't know. I thought Logan Paul got really hurt in that match when he did that backflip, fall away slam, backflip, whatever you call it. I don't even know what you call that. I thought he landed on his head, but he did not. So I mean, or he did. I thought he got a stinger. Maybe he just sold it really well, and that could be what it is. He just sold it very well. But dude, I was like, oh boy, yeah, something's wrong. Something is wrong. But it wasn't. Something wasn't wrong, and everything was okay. So I was happy when they came back from commercial and he wasn't, dead or something. And, of course, for some reason at the end of the show, New Day came out and attacked Logan Paul, or rather attacked Rey Mysterio. And it was weird because the New Day came out and attacked him, and then immediately when they started punching him, then the show went off the air, which I'm okay with because it ends on an exciting, weird, random element. It also makes a lot of people go, oh, what's going on with that? And then it makes a lot of people probably even go to Facebook and to Twitter later and to start looking for who's got the footage of the New Day attack afterwards. So, I mean, so we all saw the New Day sort of start to attack, and then we faded to black and went off the air. So we saw that, but we don't exactly know what played out after the first punches. So, I think that might be a tease on purpose to get people to start, jumping on YouTube and the social media and start looking for the answers to that. But it could have been an accident that they were supposed to be off the air before that happened, and it could have been that they wanted to be on the air a little bit longer so we could see just a few seconds more. I don't know. But I'm going to bet that they did exactly what they wanted to do. Like, more times than not, WWE knows exactly what they're doing, and they do it well. They do it right, and they probably did exactly what they wanted to do. That's my guess, but maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe something else was going down, but I doubt it. I think they did exactly what they wanted. Gunther attacks a child. That kid took it like a champ, man. He got waffled. You know when the zipper hits you like in the teeth or something? Like that's what I envision. Like that zipper just waffling you right in the freaking teeth or something like that. Like that would hurt. That would be annoying to get hit like that. I'm sure we're going to have video any minute now of the New Day's attack and when Raw went off the air or whatever happened. Hopefully there's a fan cam of it so we can play it. If it's WWE's, it's harder to play, but if we can get a fan cam of that situation, we can probably figure out, what they did. They probably just did like a beating and then basically Rey Mysterio. I don't know if Rey Mysterio, I don't think he would team up with Punk because CM Punk was not dressed to wrestle yet, so but maybe, I don't know, it was Rey Mysterio and somebody else against probably the New Day. Well, who's the other person that's with Rey Mysterio? I can't remember right now. Oh, it's like the LWO or that group or whatever. I can't remember. Oh, breaking news. A source close to Travis Kelce says Taylor Swift getting mercilessly booed broke his heart. That broke your heart? Your wife getting booed broke your heart? That's crazy. What a soft piece of shit. What about losing the Super Bowl, you idiot? What a dingleberry. Listen, that's what happens when you're a celebrity. Sometimes you get booed. Play into it. I do. Sometimes people don't like me. People turn on me. People don't like me for a little bit. Whatever. Just play into it, Hey, if you ain't getting booed or cheered, what would have been, what sucks is if nobody does anything. That would be really bad. But yeah, I mean, of course you're going to get booed. Taylor Swift, how do you not know that that's going to happen? You don't know that that's going to happen? First of all, Taylor Swift was really against Trump and all that stuff. And also people are like sick of her at the football games. She got booed like Hulk Hogan got booed in California. They're like, here he comes again. Hogan's back. Oh, my God. Why? Here's Taylor Swift again. Here we go. It's Super Bowl. Fuck you. Like, it's the same thing. It's like it's not the same thing because Hogan, has some racist slur things. But you know what I mean? It's the idea of what I'm saying to you is similar in a way. Because people are just more sick of like, here they are again. Celebrity rich person I got to look at the thing. Even though they're all celebrity rich people. So that doesn't make sense. But she's mega rich. Mega rich. Hogan will screw Punk at Mania. Man, that would be great, wouldn't it? Oh, my God, would that be good? Rich. If Hogan returned to screw Punk, oh, my God. Dude, you know how good that would really be? if Punk is in a match at WrestleMania and in the match the referee gets knocked down and suddenly fucking and Hogan heads down to the ring and Hogan starts pointing at Punk and he's like, "You don't think I forgot about what you said, brother, that you were going to throw me over the top rope, you were going to kick my ass? Well, brother," and he rips the shirt off and he stares at Punk and Punk is like, "I cannot believe this is going on right now." And then Hogan comes towards him and then Punk just kicks him in the stomach and then, just waffles him and takes him out. Or maybe Hogan beats him down and they start 2-on-1ing him and then somebody comes out of nowhere to attack Hogan. I don't know who could attack Hogan, Jesse the Body or some legend, maybe even Undertaker or something, shows up and takes out Hogan. And then that's it. It's like this side thing that happens for a second. I know that some people might roll their eyes at that, but that would be hilarious. I am down for that. I don't even know if Punk would be down for that because I think Punk like legit hates Hulk Hogan. I'm not sure, but I'm sure he's not a fan, or at least he would definitely say to people he does because he has to virtue signal. So there's no way Punk wouldn't say he hates him. He probably does hate him though, Hogan, or have some kind of respect for what he did in the the world of wrestling, but think of him as a disgusting person type of thing. Maybe. If you guys want to donate, Streamlabs is pinned to the top of the chat. It's up there now. Use that if you guys want to support the channel, and that is the best way to do it. And it is a crazy time.
Shit bum.
Logan's new theme song is garbage.
Wow. I thought it was all right, but I just always noticed that his theme song changes every time, so you never know who's coming out. Which I actually, obviously there's a part of you or part of me for sure. There's a part of me that's like, well, wait a minute. If you don't have the same theme, people can't recognize when you're coming out. And
Shit bum.
Kind of messes things up.
Love the content, Joe. Go.
Thank you,
Birds.
Justin.
Champions.
How about that, Eagles fans? Must be losing it today. How's Philadelphia doing? It's probably not doing so well. Justin34, thank you for becoming a $5 shit bum and dropping $5, man. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. Justin, congrats to all the Eagles fans. I'm sorry, Kansas City, it's a nightmare for you. But, you made 3 Super Bowls in a row. It's pretty cool. But no, so I think that Logan Paul actually doing something different and coming out all the time to a different theme song or different theme music, that is pretty original. Nobody else really, I don't think, does that or did that. So I do like that. I do like that he's coming out all the time randomly to something different, and you never know what it's going to be. And it's people always are saying that. Like, what's with the new music? I think we all have to realize this is a planned thing by him. He's always going to have a new theme song. It's, Robert Jacobs, thank you for subbing to the channel. What's up? Subscription party, baby. Over 200 subs in 2 days, last couple of days. That's not bad for the new YouTube and for me. And we hit 74,000 subscribers and counting, so nice to hit 74,000. We've got a lot of work to do to keep rolling towards the 100,000 mark, if that even, if it makes a difference or not. But, yeah, so, there's something to be said about not being recognizable when the song goes off, and that, is a little bit of an issue, I think. But at the same time, it separates him. It makes him different, keeps him fresh, gives you something to talk about each time, too, I suppose. But, yeah, there's a part of me that wishes the guy had a set theme so we knew, like, yep, here he comes. Here's Logan Paul. He's here. Maybe he could come out to my shot song. Come on out, you rapist! Come out to my shot song. Justin became a member. Yo, Justin, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. We got to keep the internet on. We got to keep the electricity on, and we got to keep everything on. So we do have a donation goal down below. Unfortunately, Super Chats do not count. So if you did Super Chat, you're wondering why the goal doesn't count. Super Chats don't count on the goal for whatever reason. But, Streamlabs up top does, so you can feel free to use that. But, yeah, I think it would be a good entrance music. Logan Paul, you want to use my shots music, Logan Paul? There you go. You can totally use that, Logan. Gallomere Gaming, that's a fire name. Thank you for becoming a member. Holy crap, we are having a membership party right now. Let me read the chat for a second really quickly here. And guys, everybody, we are trying to get to 69 likes or more. So hit that like button, please. Why is the NHL on a break until the 22nd? I did not. You know what? I don't know. I didn't know they were. Do they always do that? I've never. I guess I should know that because I used to watch hockey every game. And, yeah, I think they always have taken a break around this time, but I forget why. Logan Paul coming out of To the Thick of It by KSI. You should come out to Kodak Black. Just something ridiculously stupid. WrestleMania 41 hype is dead, says Adam. Wow. You know what's weird is like most past weeks on WWE Raw, I've been not liking the show. I've been kind of like, whatever, blah, I don't really care. But tonight, I watched tonight's show, and I thought tonight's show was pretty good. I mean, I didn't think it was really amazing or crazy, but I mean, I was having some pretty good time watching the show, and I mean, I've got to think about it as I do a recap here. I mean, Jey Uso opened up the night with Gunther. I really liked that. And then some little kid got hit in the face by Gunther's jacket. I mean, that was hilarious. I mean, Pat McAfee ducked just as the jacket flew at him, and then he ducked, and then a little kid took it right in the face. We just played that video a few minutes ago on the show, and that was hilarious. I mean, like, so, we're like, what? We were 12 minutes into Monday Night Raw, and I was like, this is a great start. Little kids in the audience are getting injured. Gunther attacked out of nowhere. The yeeting went on for 10 years, but they wanted it to so that at the end he could just be attacked. So that kind of mission accomplished there. So there you go. Whatever. But so I thought that was pretty decent to start the show. And, the show rolled on from there, and we had commercials and shit. Then the women came out there, Io Sky or whatever, and Dakota Kai, and I think it was Liv Morgan. A bunch of girls had this tag match that was all right, but I was just thinking about them the whole time, if you know what I mean. And they're wrestling everywhere, and I'm just thinking about mud wrestling. And now 35 minutes have gone by, and I'm like, well, this hasn't been that great after that. But I think Liv Morgan, she got busted open. She was bleeding everywhere from her head, not from the special place, just so you know, all you sickos out there. So that was a kind of a brawl that was sort of fun. But 42 minutes into it, and then they put over Vengeance in the NXT. They did that awkward thing where they put an NXT wrestler in the crowd, and then they have to stand up and like look so that they can get a shot of them as they sit in the crowd in an empty seat that was reserved, where the other crowd next to them just looks awkward because they all know they're on camera. Kittle was there, so from San Francisco, so they showed him. He was taking a break from fornicating with his family and sister to be there, which was nice. Nice of him. Great stuff. George Kittle, sure everyone loved you. So, at that point, we're like 40 minutes in, whatever it is. And, then I forget there was some other woman's thing that happened. I forget what it was. But another woman's thing happened. It was the new champion or, oh God, who was? I got to go look now actually real quickly because I kind of forget. Anyway, she came out and, it was, against Bayley. That's what it was. It was a Bayley match. And, it was all right. They did that thing at the beginning of Raw too where
you donated $50.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna take my dick out because you donated $50.
Oh my
you
goodness!
Donated
oh
$50,
my God!
Motherfuck boy, I'm a rich motherfucker.
Joe, it's the Four Nations tournament for the NHL break.
Oh.
I'll send you the Four Nations tournament bracket schedule via Twitter.
That's right. That's right. It happens every, 4 years or something? That's right. Or every 2 years. Is it every 2 years? I think it's every 2 years. Wow. I totally forgot, man. I mean, I'm so busy with a million things. I'm literally trying to keep my electricity on in my house right now. I'm working a million different jobs. I'm doing everything I can. I'm not sleeping at all. It's insane. I have no idea what's going on with some things. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I don't exactly know what's going on with everything right now. I am out of my mind fucking crazy. But thank you for letting me know, because I don't know. I'm not even watching hockey right now. I'm not watching anything. That's why when people send me other sports news, I'm like, I don't fucking know. I don't care, because I'm doing a million other things. But thank you to D. Welsh, man. That is the top dono of the stream. And so, therefore, thank you, bro. Holy shit, do we need that. Thank you, D. Welsh. We were dying. D. Welsh with a 50 spot, man. It's the first time for this tournament. Oh, okay. What am I thinking of then? The Olympics? I'm thinking of the Olympics. Why are they doing this tournament? Oh, my God, to take a break again? There's always some... Dude, someone's going to get injured. There's always a tournament break or a hockey break. I hate that. I don't like the idea of that for hockey and for... It's like, dude, what if someone gets hurt? Like, what, whatever. Like, it's just not... I don't like it. I don't like it. But whatever. Thank you so much, D. Welsh. The road to $1,000 continues. Yeah, we got to get $1,000 by Friday for sure, but really, I want to try to do it by the next couple of days. So, but you never know. Maybe we won't. I don't know what's going to happen. But I am working a shitload of overtime everywhere, and I am busting my ass like crazy. God knows what I'm going to do next month, because we're going to be in the same issue probably. But what I do know is this month we got to roll, man. So, yeah, you want to support the show, tonight is the night to do it. But we are on the road there. We're 10% there. $98. Thank you so much, D. Welsh. D. Welsh with a big one. Jarrett says, check your super chat. I think I saw yours earlier. It said Logan's new theme song is garbage. Yeah, we did a whole segment on your donation earlier, Jarrett. Yeah, I talked all about it. But I don't know if you might not have been here. We did a whole thing on your donation. But yeah, for some reason, super chats don't count for the goal. But I also, you don't see the super chats like 45 days, so that's another problem. Spectral Citizen, how you doing, man? Thanks to everybody who signed back up on Patreon, patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show, where you guys can hear all of my bonus content that we have, thousands of episodes of podcasts that you can't hear on YouTube. You can only get them, some of them, if you're a member. But patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show is where you want to be. Download the Patreon app on your phone or your tablet or whatever, and use my link to my Patreon, patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. But the biggest thing of all is you get access to all hundreds of episodes of the Corrupted podcast, the legendary podcast. At one point, we used to go live behind the paywall, and 150 people would listen to that podcast live behind the paywall. That always blew my mind. I know that's kind of small numbers for some people, but behind a paywall to have 150 people, that's almost as many people watching this free show right now. So it was always crazy. And so you can listen to all those episodes of Corrupted, plus so much more. The newest episode of Corrupted that me and Luke did. And there's just tons of other stuff. The podcast with me and my mom, the podcast with me and my wife, the podcast with me and Jake, the podcast with Jesse and other people's podcasts, Leah and some other girl podcasts, there's just thousands, tons of podcasts that have, over the years, that are just compiled on Patreon for you to enjoy if you're even a $2 patron. So it's $2, you get a ton of stuff. Some stuff's free on there. You can go take a look at it anyway. Become a member free on there. Just click the free button. You get alerts that I'm live, and you get some free stuff too. So really quickly, before we continue, let's just take a look at Bailey in a compromised position. Look at this shot. Oh, wait, is that not Bailey? Maybe that's somebody else.
Shit bomb.
Maybe somebody else. I don't know.
I'm so over Punk. All he does is virtual signal and hang all over the women wrestlers. Hess like CM McMahon. You see him with different women except AJ.
Yeah. Punk is weird. He's always hanging around younger women and stuff. Listen, this is what these like nerdy white knight people do. Remember, CM Punk is a woke weirdo guy who, and remember, they'll do anything to get women to like them. They will white knight. They will be like, oh, I'm this great gentleman, sweetheart of a guy, so that all the women are basically talking to about them, like, oh my God, he's so protective, he's so nice and stuff like that. That's what he kind of does, and he full on white knights and makes people sick, to be honest. I don't know if that's really what he's doing or what's really going on. Maybe he's just really a good guy. I don't know. But, based on some of the stuff I've heard him say, when he says things, it's okay. But when other people say them, they're homophobe racists. So I just feel like he's a holier-than-thou type of person, which would make sense. And I think him and his wife are swingers. I think him and AJ are swingers, and who knows what they're doing. That's probably part of why they don't have kids. I don't know. But it's not my business. It's his personal life. I'm not really kind of joking around. I don't really know the guy at all. He could be a piece of garbage. He could be really awesome. Or we could totally misunderstand CM Punk. I have no idea. But it is weird. I will say, I do notice the women all over the place, and it's very weird. Maybe he gets along with women better because he feels like he can be more confident around them or control them or something. So, and with guys, there's like an animosity thing all the time he doesn't want to deal with. I don't know. Maybe the women just like him. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I can say that people brought it up. I've noticed. A lot of people have noticed. And I don't know what to tell you beyond that. It's, it's not like the women wrestlers just look up to him, says Idea Maker. Yeah, exactly. Maybe a lot of the women just are like, oh my God, CM Punk. He's a wrestler. Maybe CM Punk just gives the women as much time as he gives the men, but that people think that's weird for some reason. Maybe there's something wrong with you if you think that. You know what I'm saying? So maybe there's something wrong with you, or maybe there's something wrong with me or us for thinking that. So maybe we're the weird ones that have some kind of problem. So maybe it's not CM Punk. But, I give everybody the benefit of the doubt, I think it is a weird thing to question. I think it is maybe not fair to question, but at the same time, I can't help but notice it, and I don't mind questioning it, so fuck it. I mean, CM Punk is never going to answer for it or bring it up or explain it or come on this show and say, here's why. Here's why I talk to people, Joe. If he were to see this, he would be like, man, fuck all of you. Like, fuck that. What the fuck? That's probably what he'd say. But I don't know. But there's a perception of it. So it would be cool if he said, like, no, man, I go around to everybody, or I get along with women better. Maybe that's true. Maybe it's none of these things. Maybe we're just all crazy. I don't know. But I can't blame people for bringing it up and for noticing it, because I thought the same thing. And I'm like, okay, I'm not just a weirdo. Everybody else is noticing this too. I mean, I said it to you guys 8 months ago. I think it was 8 months ago or a year ago. It was a while ago that I brought it up. I did a whole rant on it. I was like, look at this guy. We're all weird. Punk is compensating for something. Maybe. We're definitely weird, but remember, even when Seth came out, he was like, why can't it be Rhea? I don't get that. D. Welsh. Wow, dude, I don't even know what's going on with that stuff. I couldn't even watch it. Punk married AJ Lee when she looked 12, too. Well, I mean, doesn't she always kind of look 12? But yeah, good point. Another good point. He hooked up with the tiniest little thing he could find. I bet Maria was too tall for him. I don't know. Maria's from Chicago, though. How weird is it that Maria married Mike Bennett, who sounds exactly like CM Punk? It's so crazy how Mike Bennett sounds like legit exactly like CM Punk. Like, his vocal tone is like the same thing. It's quite bizarre when you listen to them. Hardy was in the crowd tonight, not to be confused with the Hardy Boys. AJ Styles made his in-ring return, and then they brought out the Dom to get booed, which probably pissed off Luke Rojas if he was watching. And so that was a nice-ish little segment. I think it'd be cool to have Dom versus AJ at WrestleMania, but we could be getting Braun Breaker versus AJ at WrestleMania with the belt. Or that was just one of those backstage segments so that you could see AJ Styles stand with Braun Strowman or whatever. I don't know. Seth Rollins then came out looking like, the gladiator. I don't know what you call him. He looked very bizarre. I know that. He looked a little strange. He had the glasses on. Very weird. And then Seth Rollins came in the picture like always, all cringy, like he wasn't there, so we could get a weird introduction instead of just bringing him over. Here it is. They even gave him music.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guest, Seth.
She didn't say it this time. Please welcome my guest at this time. Notice they stopped saying that? What did I rant about it 2 weeks ago? I flipped out. My guest at this time. Stop it. Remember that? I went on a rant about it. I tweeted it out. I flipped out. Well, listen to what she says here, guys.
Check in now with our own
Something different.
Jackie Redmond.
Cole, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guest, Seth freaking Rollins.
That is way better. And listen, I like when Mean Gene did it, it was okay because Mean Gene like had this unbelievable, like, you know, please welcome my guest at this time. It's the Hulkster, come on in. You looked at last night, blah, blah. And it's the way he went into it. So the at this time thing was fine because he rolled right into the interview like, please welcome everyone standing with me, my guest at this time, the Macho Man, Randy Savage. Macho Man, you and Hulk Hogan have been, you know, he sort of had a sportscaster vibe. But what I like about this, I actually like this. You know, D. Welsh is upset, but I actually like this because she goes, please welcome my guest, everybody, Seth Rollins. And then he came out like he really was a guest on a show. So, like, I wasn't mad about this. I was like, oh, his music played, he came out, and it was like a segment on a Tonight Show or something. So that was better than when they're in the back locker room or on the side somewhere. Please welcome my guest at this time, Seth Rollins. And then Seth comes out, that's the fucking worst. And they stopped it. This is different. This is different, guys. I'll give it to him. This is different.
Well, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guest, Seth freaking Rollins.
See, and it got a pop because they did it out loud for everybody, and it wasn't my guest at this time. It was like a legit intro. Instead of doing a fake intro, they did a real intro. And out comes Seth Rollins. Play the music. See, that is more exciting. That's better because they really did it. Instead of doing some fake like introduction with them really just standing right there. Thank you, God. Thank you, WWE, for fixing that shit. It's a little bit better. I can understand if some people still don't like it, but I mean, they did something different. It's different, no doubt about it. Hey man, thank you to D. Welsh, who is the top dog, the top donator, the top bedwetter. He is the sex beast himself. D. Welsh, thank you.
Thank you so much for the time.
Oh my God, Jackie Redmond.
I very much appreciate
Oh my God.
it. Listen, the men's elimination chamber match card is certainly filling up, and I think you would agree that it is looking stacked.
Oh my God. Bro, I got to take a picture of her. Wow. I like that they played Seth's music and he walked out as a guest. Yeah, exactly. Like, at least they did that instead of, like, doing something else. It's my son's birthday tomorrow, so I got a lot of crazy going on. Oh. What? I don't know what this is. Something is getting filled up. Oh my God. I'm glad Gunther interrupted the Yeet opening Yeah, I mean, they went a long time with that Yeet opening. We played it earlier tonight, but a lot of people may not have been in here yet. I think I played it when there was like 80 people watching me, so some people didn't see it. But Gunther waffled a kid in the front row. So if we can just dial that back up again for you guys, because that was crazy. My computer is like collapsing on itself. We've gained over 200 subs in 2 days, though, so that I think it's 2 or 3 or 4 days, something like that. So thank you guys for that. That's pretty badass. We finally hit 74,000 subscribers, so that's really cool. Let me see if I can. Okay, here's the Gunther stuff. Yeah, we watched this earlier, but check this out. This shit's wild. For the people that didn't see this, watch this shit. If you didn't see Gunther hit a kid in the front row, enjoy. It's like 2 minutes. Oh, right in the muffin. The muffin. I mean, this chick dodged it.
That's
Look
a
at
guy
this kid
right
taking
there.
the shot. Oh. The funny thing is, if you look at this still, you see the girl ducking to the right. You see Pat McAfee ducking down to miss it. And this is a huge mistake by Pat McAfee, quite honestly. Because, I mean, dude, listen, if the heel throws his jacket at you, like, you know what I mean? He whips his jacket at you. As the commentator, Pat McAfee should have just taken it. He should have taken the shot. But, I mean, I guess instinct maybe took over, like where he felt he had to duck. But, I mean, he should have taken it because he should have allowed Gunther to hurt him or to hit him and be like, oh, God. Like, and he falls over, you know, whatever. But he ducked instead, which was weird. And that caused an audience member to get hit in the face. And it was a child. Looks like later on we seemingly find out, though, that the kid's okay because we get multiple shots of him right after the event.
You got to see
when
the
it
shot.
happened, Pat McAfee even acknowledged it. It was like some kid got hit, you know. But why did Pat McAfee duck? But also, Pat McAfee ducked so fast, it was incredible. Here we go. He's going to drop down and go kind of into hiding because his mouth hurts or something hurts. Pat McAfee turns around to see what happened. He sees the kid on the ground, and he's like, oh, shit. I mean, why did Pat McAfee duck, though? I will understand why he ducked. Besides instinct. I mean, I don't blame him. If that's the answer, then I understand. But, I mean, he definitely should have just taken the shot and made Gunther look good. It actually makes Gunther look bad that he ducked it. You know, like Gunther missed you. Like Gunther sucks. He missed you. He should have taken the shot so that he could have fallen over like, oh, my God, I got hit in the face and all that sort of thing. But instead, for some reason, Pat McAfee ducked it. But it is an incredible duck. Like, it is wild, the duck. It's one of the greatest ducks I've ever seen. Look at it. Gunther winds up here, and he whips this fucking jacket. Wham! And boom! It hits that kid. I mean, Pat McAfee was already down. He was already getting down in the windup. He whips this winds up here.
We got to see this again.
And, like, it is wild, the duck. It's one of the greatest ducks I've ever seen. Look at it. Gunther winds up here, and he whips this fucking jacket. Wham! And boom! It hits that kid. I mean, Pat McAfee was already down. He was already getting down in the windup. Maybe the windup gave it away, but it was, I mean, he whooped it. Woof! And McAfee's down, and bam! That kid just takes it in the face, dude. I cannot, like, you cannot get a funnier shot, dude, of this kid getting waffled. Look at this thing. Oh, my God, it's so funny. Boom. Oh!
That poor kid.
Oh, my God. So, yeah, Gunther waffled a child in the front row. And, again, like I said, a little bit later, like literally like 3 minutes later, not even, the kid was waving. See, his mouth is kind of red, though. So, and he has no teeth from what I can see here. Yeah, he looks like Joe Biden right there. He's all right. Kid's okay, though. They probably gave him some signed T-shirts, and who knows what else they did. I don't know. I think he caught the zipper, because the zipper kills, bro. Zippers, you get hit in the face, the jacket, you're fine, but you get hit with that zipper, you're in trouble. What about Kanye West? Let's hear about Kanye.
I
think it's down.
right?
No, he
took it down. X didn't do anything about it. So, and it was getting put in people's feeds at a certain point. Do you think that there's a role for X and all these social media companies when it's this explicit to just take it down?
Yeah, I think it's worth them discussing. I mean, they're obviously extremely defensive of the notion of the protection of free speech, as we all should be. I think as a business practice, do you want to be known as somebody who's essentially allowing it? It's an interesting dispute. If I were running a business, I wouldn't want to have Kanye West within a million miles of what I'm doing.
You would take it down?
Look, it would be my business decision, not a government. It'd be my private business decision. I don't want to have anything to do with this guy. By the way, I think what he did to his girlfriend at the Grammys the other day was totally disgusting as well. He proves time and again that he is disgusting and toxic. And if I had a business, I wouldn't want to have his brand anywhere near mine.
Not going to come down.
Why is his...
Oh, man, they crapped on Kanye. Yeah, what he did to his girl was very bizarre. I don't know what to tell you about that. Someone asked about this earlier. I haven't looked into it enough to know what's really going on, but seems pretty strange to me. A little weird, a little bit of a weirdo. But other than that, I don't really know. D. Welsh goes, the plane incidents have nothing to do with Trump or Elon, you fucking idiots. Well, tell my wife that, because my wife is the one who said that it does. My wife is like, all the plane incidents are happening because of the FHA's, because Elon and Trump changed the FAA rules or something. And I said, what the fuck? Are you joking? So, D. Welsh, you're a Democrat. My wife is still a Democrat, and my wife thinks it's Elon and Trump's fault. So why don't you talk to my wife, D. Welsh? Why don't you hit her up on Twitter and tell her it's not his fault? Because you guys are at opposites on that. I mean, I agree with you, D. Welsh. I don't think it really has anything to do with Trump and Elon, but my wife says it does. So I think you should talk to my wife. Maybe talk some sense into her or something. I don't know. I understand, Welsh. You don't got to tell me. You got to go talk to my wife. That's who you got to talk to. You go talk to my wife about that and set her straight. But I'm not going to do it because she don't believe me. She thinks I'm crazy or something. Kanye lost his damn mind. Yeah, I mean, this guy is not operating on a full deck at this point. Poor Kanye. The Citizen, thank you for the $5. D. Welsh with the 50 spot. Justin 34 with the super chat earlier. Jared Howard. Pacharo started us off with a police guy that looks like Tom Tom from Grimm's Toy Blow. Man, wouldn't it be great if we could get Grimm's Toy Show on a plane, on a faulty plane? Wouldn't that be great? I mean, I get what you're seeing here, Pacharo, with this picture that Grimm put up. I get it. That does kind of look like Tommy, but it's not him. It's a real cop, and he is a real greasy, sausage-eating, Italian pies-on, cheese-eating fat fuck from New Jersey. But a different person than who you think it is. So, but I understand your confusion, and I understand why you thought it was somebody else. But alas, it is not. It is not somebody else. But I do know that 25,000 views is not going to get the job done. I can tell you that right now because I'm working 3 jobs. But so good luck to him. It's not going to go well because life is not well right now for anybody. No, Joe, I think no, I still think Joe's wife is right. It has to be Elon. Another garbage showing from Triple Nose. Well, let's put a poll up because what did you guys think of Raw? Let's put the poll up. Awesome. Okay. Blah. Terrible. All right, let's put the poll up, find out what people think. It's Tommy from another timeline. Yeah, that's funny. That is funny, bro. Samson Smalls. That's what you think about Danny 310. Thua Sammy. I'm down in Samson Smalls. Samson Smalls, Thua Sammy, we're down in the sewer. Yeah, I suck your asshole. Oh, suck that asshole up and lick the balls up and down. Yeah. That's the voice from 12 years ago, 10 years ago. Thua Sammy. That's what you're thinking of, I think. That's going back. That's one of Jesse's favorites. Yeah, that's it. It's one of those. I remember I told the story with Samson Smalls where he's like, I drove it. There's a Dunkin' Donuts across the street from another Dunkin' Donuts, man. I mean, Dunkin' Donuts is putting themselves out of business. Wow, that's some OG shit, dude. Like, did you know that? You're from 2013, if you know that. That's crazy. Elon did 9/11 also. Yeah. People used to like Elon, but now they don't. Some people. Interesting. Logan Paul did great again, man. Logan Paul crushes it. Every time he goes out there, Logan Paul does a damn good job. So anyway, that's Jackie Redmond with Seth Rollins. That's at the probably just over the halfway point of Raw. I thought Raw was like all right. I thought it was pretty good. But I don't know if I was like on a different wavelength than a lot of people, but I was like, whatever. Then American Made was out there, which they should totally come out to Hulk Hogan's American Made song. You know, they've got the red, white, and blue running through their veins. Damn, they should totally come out to that. But whatever, they're not going to do that. Pretty lame, though. I mean, they really should come out to American Made because their song sucks. And they got this whole American thing, and then their song sucks. It's like, why is that? Why is it like that? The land of the free, the home of the brave. We will fight for our life. We're American made. Like, that's the song right there, bro. Okay? You know? You know, land of the free, home of the brave, whatever, we're American made. That's all you need right there. That's the song. You don't need to do anything else. And you make it like, you know, patriotic, rock, epic, melodic, inspirational, I don't know. Something like that. And you could come up with a song from just fucking AI, probably. I made a song the other day in like 20 minutes myself. Like I didn't use any AI except for I use a drum pattern. That was it. And I wrote on the keyboard and then I wrote on the guitar and I put it all together and it was like really quickly. And it's like, but I don't know what this Rebel music group is doing or whatever. It sounds like their AI, to be honest. It sounds like they generated like 50 AI songs and they were like, all right, just put them, give them to whoever. I don't know. It's like when you're writing people's stuff. By the way, the War Raiders, they almost dropped one of the American-made guys on his head on a handoff power slam combo. That was kind of scary, but the match was good though. I liked it. And then CM Punk came out. And that was good. Nice little energy boost. I think the best segments on the show, obviously, were Logan Paul, Rey Mysterio's match. CM Punk had a little promo that was nice. And then really it was the opening of the show with the attack by Gunther, and that was about all that really happened to me. Like, I don't really see much else happening. I got more interested in the new LFG show or whatever that show is that they're doing on A&E or whatever than really anything else, I felt like at one point. So, yeah, I mean, I thought Raw was maybe I don't know, like it was like a little better than usual to me, a little bit maybe, but I don't know. It was just, again, it is whatever. You know, it was, my hair's sticking out. It's like a 5 or 6 out of 10 maybe. I'd probably give it. You know, I mean, normally I'd probably give this a blah, but for some reason the pacing worked for me and I was into it, almost like a Saturday morning wrestling program from back in the day. Didn't feel like Raw is what I'm trying to say. Like, it felt like a solid wrestling show that I watched, but it felt like a morning Superstars show that was longer but well-paced. If that makes any sense at all, I don't know. But it didn't feel like Raw. You know, it didn't feel like I was just watching this incredible Monday Night Raw. It just felt like I was watching an in-the-motion, well-timed, all right, you know, extended Saturday morning Superstars show. That's what it felt like to me. Let's see how this is.
Is to which we pledge. It's the American way that gives us the edge.
Ooh, this sounds good.
The land of the free, the home of the brave.
See, right here, we've already got a song. Like, dude, this, are you serious? Like, this already sounds awesome. What are these guys called? American Made? American Made Entrance. Like, I don't even know what their song is now, but I'm sure it sucks, right? I'm sure their song sucks, whatever it is. Is it Chad Gable's music? Is that all it is? What is it? I mean, that sounds all right, but, like, I don't know, dude.
10 years ago.
That sounds okay, but put it up against this, bro.
The red, white, blue is to which we pledge. It's the American way that gives us the edge. The land of the free.
Okay, got a little worse. I'll give you that, but it started really well. But that's still better, I think. I still think that gives me more of a vibe than the other crap. But I do agree that if that song had just stayed kind of like epic sounding, like instead of getting all like but still, I think that's better. And we just created that. Like, what's this other one? See, this sounds better too already. This already sounds better. Well, American Made said tonight that they're going to break. See, like, even that sounds better to me. I mean, that's still not good enough, but, like, we're getting somewhere. Do you know what I'm saying? We're getting somewhere. That being said, whatever the fuck they're doing with Rebel sucks. All right? I mean, when I spent 1 hour working on a theme song myself, I mean, I think I came up with stuff that was better because I understood the personality and the tone that we want, bro. But whatever the Rebel music people are doing, it is like right out of like Music Generator, like Music Generator number 5. You know, it's just kind of crazy that it's that bad. Let me see if I can plug in some other notes and stuff. Plug in some categories, plug in some tones and suggestions and see if I can really shape this up for us. Triple H is into hip-hop theme music. Well, no, I think that the hip-hop stuff comes from more of the corporate side where the WWE has made a decision to sort of have that more of the hip-hop rap. That like last night when I was listening to the Super Bowl, Lamar, whatever, I was like, this sucks. Like, he's like, and I wanted to kill myself, but I understand that like younger people like that sort of thing, and so Raw tries to do that. Like, that's why all the Raw themes in the background mostly are like fucking and just like, oh, what the fuck is this? Like, this is retarded. But it's like what the younger people probably listen to when they're like doing drugs and getting blown or whatever, I guess. So they got to do it. So they just try to make sure they only play music for like 17-year-old retard people. So that's like a business decision. So I don't think Triple H is necessarily picking that, because we know Triple H is like a metal fan and like Motorhead and Metallica and shit like that. Like, so I don't think that, but I also don't think that Triple H is closed-minded to anything. I think he's cool with having stuff that's cool, even if he doesn't like it or get it. He knows it's cool for other people, and that's cool to him. That's all that matters. So, I don't think he's picking that stuff. Not that he wouldn't pick some of it, but I think there's a lot of it that he's just like, well, okay. Here's another one. Here comes American Made. And they've got their sights set on Rey Mysterio. If I'm not mistaken, Joe, they said they were going to break Rey Mysterio's neck earlier tonight. Well, I hope that doesn't happen, because that would be terrible. Like, all of this, at least it has lyrics and like a message to it. Imagine they came out to this.
Is to which we will fight for.
That's too sad country. We can't do that.
The red, white, blue is to which we pledge.
Too metal.
The red, white, blue is to which we pledge. It's the American way.
Oh, this is pretty good.
That gives us the edge.
I like that.
The land of the free. The home of the brave.
Pretty good.
We will fight for our life.
Pretty good.
We're American made.
Well, American Made.
American made.
Psyching themselves up to hopefully not do what they said they want to do earlier tonight.
Land of the free. The home of the brave. We will fight.
I mean, that's a little lame too, but you know what I mean? We're getting somewhere. Rather than whatever their music is. What is their music like? Dun 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 dun. What is it? This? And that's pretty good, but maybe it's just missing lyrics. Maybe if it had like. Right there. We're American made, American made, American made. Red, white, and blue. Maybe it just needs a good like singer to jump on that and be like, American made. Like, that's all they need. Maybe that's all it's missing. Maybe that would work. Maybe just a dun 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 dun. That's not too bad. So maybe they just had that American made, you know, the red, white, and blue. Here what we do, American made. Like, that's all they need. That's it. We figured it out. Go grab a singer. Go get a singer. Come on. Get it done. Kendrick Lamar took a big shot at Drake. Yeah, no shit. I mean, he's already done this? Like, I didn't understand the Drake thing. He's already called out the Drake thing a million times. We all know Drake's a pedo. That's why I was like, I didn't get it. Everyone was freaking out, and I was like, but isn't he already done this? Like, I guess it's because he did it at the Super Bowl, I suppose. But I'm like, what's the big thing? Like, he might as well just grab the mic and be like, yo, Drake is a pedophile, fucking child rapist. Fuck you, Drake. He might as well have just done that. You know, it's the same, but he's already done it. He already said it. Everybody already knows it. Drake's not in jail. Everyone's already knows it. And quite honestly, kissing the 17-year-old ain't even that big a deal compared to the other shit. I honestly think grooming and getting weird cozy with 14-year-olds is weirder. You know, 17, almost 18, gave a kiss, like a little kiss on the cheek or whatever. Like, okay, but like, what about the getting weird and phone numbers from a 13 and 14-year-old allegedly or whatever else? So that's creepier to me, like, you know, than whatever. But yeah, that dude's weird. The guy's biggest song is about calling out Drake as a pedo, but I mean, hey, it's better than it being about like bitches and hoes, right? So, you know, classic Toronto people. God damn you, Toronto people. Why are you guys always doing this stuff? Kenny, it sucked. Nothing new. Yeah, Raw was just whatever. You know, you'll probably think it was whatever. I had an okay with it, time with it. I would probably give it a 5 or 6 out of 10, but I definitely think on a different night, if the pacing wasn't as well as I thought it was, or if it didn't go by smooth like it did for me, I might have been pissed off by this tonight. But, you know. Officials leaking the ICE raid plans should be swiftly tried for treason. Wouldn't that be great if you tried people for treason? Oh, that'd be exciting. Please let that happen. I don't see any other wrestling news. I'm looking for more wrestling news, but I don't know. I love how when we go in the backstage with the what are they called? The Judgment Day now. They're just like a lost little, like a bunch of teenagers. It's so funny. You know, it's like the video game arcade looking things, like in the dark back room with the jackets and stuff. It just looks so bizarre. But funny. Interesting. I thought Logan Paul was probably one of the better things of the whole night. He cut a good promo. You know, Punk and him did well on the mic. Then moved on. I showed you the scar or the cut that, you know, Liv got a big lash tonight. She was bleeding earlier, pretty big. I showed the scar earlier. So that was a pretty big one. Pretty big cut. Let me see. I'm trying to see if there's any other news that we missed. I thought we were gonna have some more like, images of the New Day attacking. I've been looking for a video of like a fan cam or something, because of course the New Day attacked right at the end as we went off the air, so we all saw them attacking, and then it went blank. And I thought we were gonna get, some fan cam of that, and we didn't, or we haven't. I haven't been able to find it yet. There's all this political shit that I'm seeing that I'm sifting through. It's like I'm sifting through all this political stuff to try to get to it. And then I'm getting like clips of like Punk and Sami Zayn and other people from other weeks, and I'm like, where's the nobody cares about the New Day is what I'm like. That's what I'm getting out of this, is nobody really cares about the New Day. They're not. Nobody's like, look at the New Day, they attack. Like, here's the videos. It's like they don't care. So weird. Super Bowl 2025, the most watched ever at 126 million viewers. Wow. And I watched on Tubi, since I don't have cable anymore and I don't have any apps anymore to watch things. I went and downloaded Tubi for free, and you could watch it on Tubi, and it looked great on Tubi. So I was like, "Oh, nice. I got fucking lucky." I didn't have an antenna either, so I was like, "Oh." It was really cool. It was pretty good on Tubi. Luka Doncic to LeBron James. Let me puke. My SUV was stolen today. Dude, what? Dude, this guy has the worst luck ever. The Murder Hawk, Lance Archer. Lance Archer has some of the worst luck, man. Everybody dies. My SUV was stolen today, mid of the day, at Costco in Texas. If you live in Texas, Dallas, Fort Worth, and happen to see a 2018 white Yukon Denali, oh my God. 24-inch rims with white wall tires, extra dark window tint. Wow. That's crazy, dude. A Denali? A Yukon? That's a big fucker, isn't it? Holy, you're a big fucker, so. Well, I hope Lance gets his fucking Denali back. That sucks, bro. But that's why, and that's another reason why car insurance rates are going up for everybody everywhere. Because there's so much theft and so much destruction that the rates have gone up for everybody. Insurance companies are greedy, so, it's just going to go up. Uppity up, up, up. My insurance was $60 a month. Now it's $130. It was $60. I haven't been in a car accident since 2004. And I bumped somebody then. It wasn't even a big deal. And Leah, my wife, has never been in a car accident. You're talking about two fucking people who have been driving since 2003 and 2005. And we have one accident between us, and I bumped somebody in 2004. And our insurance went from 60 to 130. Fucking horrible. Oh, D. Welsh sent the New Day attack. Okay. Oh, nice. All right. D. Welsh comes to the rescue. Because I'm too retarded to figure it out. Thank you. My son's birthday's tomorrow. I gotta figure something out. Just no one cares about Raw, Look at this. All right, here we go. Courtesy of whoever Joe Gaither is. But he's got gay in his name, I know that. The New Day coming from the crowd to attack Rey Mysterio from behind. He was just in a huge battle with Logan Paul, and now he's getting stomped by the New Day. What the hell is this about? What is the meaning of this? Oh my God! Well, he's not going to have any more kids now, Joe. No more kids that are taller than him. This is terrible. This is terrible. Wait a second. Some an illegal immigrant just... Somebody call Ice Joe. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Whoa. So obviously this turned into the dark match tonight or whatever. Or maybe not. Looks like security's going after him. Oh, so it was just a brawl for them to film, so there's no match. Wow. All right. Interesting. I mean, that pretty much is what we expected, but... Interesting, baby. It was not a dark match. That's what I said. They didn't do some kind of dark match. I thought they were going to do some kind of match. You know, turn it into a 2-on-2, but yeah, they didn't do anything. They just had a brawl and security. I'll take it. They did that. They started the night with that though. They did it again. But that's probably why they did it off camera or off TV, I suppose, maybe. Because they figured they already did that earlier in the night. The New Day is really getting forgotten about. It's kind of bizarre that they turned them finally the way they've done it, and they really haven't been doing much. I mean, this is the type of stuff they need to be doing, but now they do it, and it's off camera. It's just always something with the New Day. You know? It's very strange. Like, they've been off on everything with them, and then when they do the thing, like, they need to be kicking ass and being crazy. Okay, they're doing that now, but now it's off air. Well, what the hell? So weird. So weird. Huh. Yes, that's true. The Maui fires, the hurricane in North Carolina, and the East Palestine train disaster and California fires. And FEMA gave everybody like $700, but FEMA sent $59 million to house illegal immigrants in luxury hotels. Somebody should be in jail over that and probably put to their end. That's more interesting than Raw. I can't find. I was looking for another news article that I saw, but I don't see it anymore. Yeah, this was the move that I thought Logan Paul got hurt on. I thought he landed shallow on his head, maybe, and I guess he probably was selling like for the commercial break, I guess, but like I did expect a cover, and the way he was like, oh, and he held his hands out straight, I thought maybe he got a stinger and he had hurt his neck a little bit. But, they were going to commercial, so maybe it was just, the commercial break. But it didn't look good when I saw it.
Logan Paul from the top. Oh my goodness, the move.
See, he covered, and the referee got down, and then he rolled over like, oh.
By Logan Paul, Shades of Iron Demon.
And then his right arm doesn't move at all here. And he sort of twinkles his fingers right there too, weirdly. Like he doesn't look right there. Like that's not a normal hand movement right there like that. Like he looked like he jammed his hand or his spine or a stinger. And so that really looked bad to me. I thought he got hurt. I thought when we got back from commercial, it was going to be there was going to be something wrong. But he was back at it all fine. So I don't know if he got a stinger or he realized he's not supposed to pin him or that they were going to commercial break here. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what happened. But I just know the way Logan Paul was laying is what really convinced me that, hey, something is weird. He's just laying there with his hands straight out, not moving one of his hands, and his fingers are like this. It's just not normally how you would act, but that is how you would act on a brain injury or on a stinger. And I thought when he came down, he was a little shallow in midair. And I felt like, okay, his head was tucked under Ray here, and his head kind of jammed into the mat, into his spine a little bit. And I thought, but right there, I thought he looks like he DDT'd himself. Right there. Like his hands are stuck, and then he sandwiched his head in there. And something is wrong. Why would you roll off the guy right there, But it could have been just to readjust, knowing that they were going to, oh, I'm hurt, and go for the break. So, but I did think something was wrong. And yeah, maybe something else happened with his arms. I'm not really sure. I'm not positive. Oh, I was referring to how much the people got, D. Welsh. I'm talking about how much the citizens received. But anyway, yeah, it looked a little rough. Looked a little rough, man. Crazy. D. Welsh, you're the man. Maybe FEMA did send the money, huh? I don't know. Did they send the money? Garbage what happened in WWE. A lot of people are not liking Raw tonight, but I mean at the same time the poll did, I mean, it is a thumbs up. 18% thought Raw was awesome. 43% thought it was okay. And so for those reasons, WWE is it's getting a pretty good grade. Pretty good rating here from everybody overall. It's getting all right. Overall, it's a thumbs up. So there you go. That's good for them. I thought it was a 5 or 6 out of 10, I guess, but I was not mad watching it. I'm not angry at all. I was entertained by a few things. I feel like it went by fast, and I was surprised how fluid it was for me. It could have been a lot worse. But yeah, nothing else. Logan Paul, Rey Mysterio. qualifier match. Yeah, so there's no news on anybody being hurt or dealing with an issue. I mean, maybe I should check Logan Paul's Twitter or whatever. Logan Paul, maybe he would say something about it. Let's see. 10 minutes ago, he said facts to Logan Paul is a madman. I can't reply. I can't reply to this. I don't know. I can't reply to this guy. What the fuck? I can't reply to Logan Paul. He has his thing locked or whatever. What a pussy. I'll just tweet him or X him or whatever. Fuck it. Oh, all his posts are like this. All his posts are like, you can't comment. Why does Logan Paul lock all his posts down? That's weird. Maybe, I don't know. That's weird. He locks all his posts down. That's crazy. 4 out of 10 tops. Bro, Raw was shit. What are you talking about? I don't know, man. I watched that. That was all right. I mean, I don't think it was good, great. It was just I don't know. I thought there was some good things, but I mean, again, it doesn't feel like Raw. It felt like Saturday Night Superstars. I can't explain it. That's the only way I can explain it, is that it feels like it was a little nice wrestling show, but it doesn't feel like Monday Night Raw. It doesn't feel like that. Except for when that little kid got hit in the face. That was the best part. So, that's the thing that stinks. Yeah, I don't see. Olivia, I saw Liv. We showed her earlier. Interesting. Well, alrighty then. You get weird. Hamas. Well, I'll catch you guys tomorrow, probably. Looks like I'll be on tomorrow. Keep it hard. Keep it wet. Keep it raw. Keep it raw. I'm going in raw. Sorry. See you tomorrow.